Hi, we're Dr. Out. We're representing Slovenia this year at Eurovision. My name is Kris. I'm Jure.
I'm Nace.
And I'm Jan.
And missing is Bojan, our singer. Imagine his head. That's great. It was good. Yeah. We were quite relieved after we did our rehearsal because we saw that it looked great. Kind of like we imagined it. And we felt good on the stage. So we're leaving the first day with a very good feeling. We need some few tweaks, but we'll be happy soon.
It's basically a 3-minute Joker Out concert, similar to what we did in our national broadcast show, if you watch that.
Oh yeah, so that basically means a lot of eye contact, a lot of intimate moments, and a lot of just pure shagadelic rock and roll. There wasn't much convincing that needed to be done. We actually last year when we wanted to apply it to the national selection ourselves. So when we applied, they told us there isn't going to be one this year. They decided to do things differently than in the previous years, and they asked us to go directly. And of course, as we wanted to go anyway, we said yes. So it was quite a quick decision.
For the past 2 months, we had really tight schedules, a lot of interviews. I think we had close to 200 interviews, like in the past 2 months. We met a lot of new people, like most of the contestants, and a lot of new fans. And I think this connection is what we appreciate the most. Like to see how well our Eurovision fans and foreigners that don't even speak Slovenian responded well to us and to our song, and that's best.
Well, luckily we thought of that before we released the song, and that's why we named it Carpe Diem. And the whole
we also released the English
version. Yeah, also that. But prior to that, we thought of people are not gonna understand what we're singing about, so let's at least have an international title which kind of encapsulates the whole meaning. And Carpe Diem is the best one. Actually, the whole song came to life really in Hamburg in December when we recorded it, and that's where Bojan also wrote his lyrics. And it was really just him kind of in the lyrics talking about what we did in Hamburg, which was dance, play, have fun, let our creative juices flow, because we locked ourselves entirely in the studio, kind of isolated ourselves from the world and social media. So that's really what the whole song is about. And but luckily, even though people don't understand it, they seem to have understood the vibe, and they even sing the lyrics better than some of us, let's say.
Well, we want to win.
Easy question. Everybody wants to win.
But yeah, more than Eurovision itself, I think we're more focused on what it may bring in the future, which is hopefully some European tours, or some concerts at least.
Definitely. I mean, we're a live band, so our ultimate goal always is to get as many live gigs as possible. And as of now, we've only played in like the ex-Yugoslav region, and we'd really like to play anywhere. That's it. It's as surprising to us as it is to you. Probably it's kind of like a really weird story of how we got in contact with him. His really good friend happens to be the godfather of our ex-bassist, and that's how we got in contact with him. And he already found out about us in 2019 when we released our first single, Gola. And he really liked what we did and gave us a big thumbs up. He actually approved of us using the term shagadelic rock and roll. But that was about it for that time. And then in 2022, when we released our second album, which featured the song Novi Val, which is translated into New Wave, that song really touched him apparently, and he proposed to write the English lyrics for it. And then later, when he had the lyrics kind of pinned down, he actually wanted to feature as well. So we were, of course, we wanted to do it because Elvis is one of the biggest names in England and in the world, regards to like rock music, which really inspired us.
Yeah, we're actually planning to release an English album somewhere around fall,
Yeah,
or till the end of the year. So yeah, but it will basically be like an English remake of our most of our hits.
And in the summer, there's coming a single, so
Yeah.
watch out.
Well,
There's a tour coming, summer tour coming after the Eurovision. We are planning to play in Slovenia and Balkan area, but we are open for other gigs around. So we also got some offers to play in
yeah, we got
in
an offer
New
to play
York.
in New York,
Yeah.
so we'll see if that.
Yeah, and in October we're playing like the biggest arena
Yeah.
in Slovenia.
Yeah, which is almost sold out already. So that's also
So
crazy.
live concerts.